What is cloud computing? Cloud computing provides the computing resources, compute capacity, processor, RAM, storage, database, network capability, etc., over the Internet as service, so that the enterprises need not own the computing resources. Before the cloud era, if any enterprise need computing resources such as compute capacity, processor, RAM, storage, database, network capability, etc., they need to have their own hardware to support their needs. Many a times the provisioned resources may not be matching the utilization. It may be underused, wasted money, or overused, leading to service outage.
Why do we need cloud computing? Cost-effective. Cloud computing proves to be cost-effective in terms on initial capital costs, as there is no need to buy the computing resources. Cloud computing removes the cost of maintenance and upgrades, as the cloud service provider takes care of those activities. Cloud user need to provide the charges for only what they use. Time effective. Time taken for provisioning of resources is drastically reduced by cloud computing, which improves the turnaround time. Scalability. Cloud computing provides auto-scaling features to increase or decrease the computing capacity based on workload automatically. Reliability. Disaster recovery, backup, monitoring services are provided by cloud service providers. Security. Cloud service providers set the best practices in the industry to secure the data in their computing environment.
Who are providing cloud computing services? Amazon is the cloud service provider leading the market currently, followed by Google and Microsoft. Some other cloud service providers are IBM, Red Hat, Oracle, Salesforce, SAP, Alibaba.
Now let us see what is infrastructure as a service. Cloud service providers provides the infrastructure like processing or computing capacity, servers, RAM, storage, database, OS, network, etc., virtually over the Internet for the cloud customers. Customers can use them as if they have their own infrastructure. They can do any setup, install required softwares on those infrastructure and do their business. Customers need not worry about the maintenance and upgrade of their infrastructure. Amazon EC2 instance, Google Compute Engine, Microsoft Azure are a few IaaS to name.
Moving on to platform as a service, in PaaS, in addition to the infrastructure, cloud service providers also provide an environment, tools where developers can directly deploy their software. Customers need not care for their runtime environment like application servers, web servers, middleware which are required for the software developed to work. Customer need to care for only the software and data.
AWS Lambda, Google App Engine, Red Hat OpenShift, Zoho Creator are a few to name.
Next, we can look into software as a service. In software as a service, customer can use the software directly over Internet, no need to install them on their computer or server. Users need not care for infrastructure or platform required to develop the software. User just have to pay for subscription of the software. Microsoft Office, Microsoft Teams are the examples of software as a service. What are the deployment model in cloud computing? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud.
Public cloud, same infrastructure will be shared by multiple users in case of public cloud. Separate accounts will be created through which the users will have access to the infrastructure over Internet. Public cloud is very cost-effective as the capital and maintenance cost will be taken care by the cloud service provider. For small enterprises which cannot afford to apply the best practices for security, compliance practices, backup and recovery for their infrastructure, public cloud is very beneficial as these features are provided by cloud service providers. Private cloud, infrastructure in private cloud will be used only by an individual organization and will not be shared with others.
Private cloud is required for organizations which are sensitive to data security and compliance, like banking and financial institutions. The data center may be located on-premise or on a third-party site, and the computing resources are provided to the individual organization over the secured network. Though cost of private cloud is more than public cloud, it provides better control to the organization over the infrastructure to customize to their needs. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is the combination of public and private cloud. Organization can use private cloud for the application which are sensitive to data security and compliance, public cloud for less sensitive workloads. Public and private clouds are seamlessly integrated for the organization to form a hybrid cloud. Community cloud. A community cloud in computing is a collaborative effort in which infrastructure is shared between several organizations from a specific community with common concerns, whether managed internally or by a third party and hosted internally or externally. I hope by this video you have got the basic understanding of cloud computing. We will look into Amazon Web Services in detail in the videos to follow.